Can't hear you. I can't hear you.
But you're responding to me.
Yes, I'm walking somewhere.
You've seen us. Just stop.
No, I've got to be somewhere, my friend.
Yeah, I know, but do you see where we're coming from? Because you've seen us, you've turned around and you've walked away.
No, I've gone the wrong way.
You've gone the wrong way? Right, okay. Where have you got to go?
That's none of your business, my friend.
I'm just talking to you, mate. Just talking to you. What's your name, mate?
Sorry?
What's your name?
I can't hear you.
What's your name?
Why?
I'm just wondering.
I can't tell you.
Right, no worries, mate. Have a nice day.
Alright.
Have a nice day.
You,
Pardon?
I just said I gone the wrong way, you know.
Right, okay. Right, but do you understand why?
Are you looking for somewhere what we can help you with?
No, thank you, no.
Do you see though why we've come round here? It's just because obviously when you've gone round the corner, you've seen us. And it's like you've walked in the hole.
No, basically what it is, I went down that street and I realised I'm in the wrong road.
Right, okay.
Yes.
What road is it you're looking for?
I can't tell you.
Why?
It's private.
Right, listen, mate. So because of obviously your demeanour and the way that you've turned around the corner, it's almost like you're trying to avoid us.
No, definitely not. I'm not running.
I know. But from me, it looks like you're trying to avoid us. All right.
Really?
It did do, yeah.
No, definitely not.
So look, that's my grounds. So under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act, I'm going to detain you for the purpose of search. All right. It's a high drug use area. Obviously, you've seen us. You look like you're actively trying to avoid us. And obviously,
the clip begins with what appears to be a simple traffic stop, but the tension sets in right away. The man calmly explains that he only turned around because he took a wrong route. Despite this, the officers immediately begin questioning his actions. They ask where he's going and request his name, which he chooses not to give, something he is legally allowed to do, even though he remains polite. The officers read his behavior differently. They hint that his quick turnaround looks suspicious, suggesting he may have been trying to avoid them. What should have been an ordinary misunderstanding is suddenly treated as something more serious. From this moment on, the two sides are seeing the situation in completely different ways. The man believes he made a simple mistake while driving, but the officers view it as deliberate behavior. This difference in perception sets the stage for the rest of the encounter and explains why things continue to build from here.
Sorry, I misheard that. You're gonna what? Sorry.
Alright. So my name's PC Cliff.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm based at Blackpool Police Station.
Yeah.
So my grounds for this search under Section.
Oh, you're gonna search me?
Yeah, under Section.
Really?
23, yeah.
Really?
Just hear me out.
I'm going to explain to you
Just
why.
hear me out, because I'm going to explain to you. Alright.
Yeah.
So my grounds are when we walk round that corner.
Yeah.
You've seen us, and then you've turned around and you've walked back in a whole complete opposite direction.
Okay, yes.
Which is a bit suspicious.
Yes.
It's a high drug use area. All right. So that's the reason.
No worries. I have to film this then, my friend.
No, not a problem. Not a problem. You can film me all you want.
So basically, you're pulling me up for you're searching me for misuse of drugs.
So
Act.
Section 23 Misuse of Drugs Act search. Yeah.
Yes.
So the reason why, as I said, is obviously because I've already told you this 3 times now.
Yes.
You've seen us. You've turned around. You've gone the whole opposite way. I've tried to interact with you, and you've carried on walking.
I couldn't hear you. I said I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. But when we've come closest, when my colleagues asked you, you said you've turned around the wrong street. We've asked you what street it is, and you said you can't remember. So obviously that gives me grounds to believe that you might be carrying controlled substances on you.
Oh,
that's fair.
Yeah, but what drugs are you going around the drugs route?
Yeah, I am, because it's a high drug use area. Okay.
So you just because I've gone down the wrong street, you're saying that I might be carrying drugs?
No, not just that. It's the whole demeanour. All right.
What?
So
I look chill, right?
That gives me grounds to search you. Can you just put your phone down, take your hands out your pocket, mate? You're not in any trouble, all right?
No, but so basically the grounds are just because I turned down the street, turn around, you're searching me for drugs.
And your demeanour with
What's
us.
the demeanour though?
It's like you don't want to speak to us.
The situation intensifies when the officers mention Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. They tell the man he is being detained for a search, explaining that the area is known for drug-related incidents and that his actions match what they consider suspicious behavior. The man becomes understandably frustrated and asks how simply walking down the wrong street could possibly be linked to drug activity. His choice not to share where he's going or give personal details only increases the officer's suspicions. They continue to insist that they are acting within the law, while he challenges their logic at every step. At this point, the conversation has moved far beyond directions or misunderstanding. It has become a clash between an individual's rights and an officer's interpretation of behavior. The imbalance of power becomes very clear as the man realizes he is being held based purely on perception rather than any concrete evidence. This part of the clip shows how quickly a regular encounter can turn into a detention when police discretion is involved, and how easily misunderstanding can lead to loss of freedom, even when no wrongdoing has occurred.
I don't have to, all right?
But no, you don't have to at all. But you're actively trying to avoid us. You've seen.
No, I didn't actually, because I told you why I turned around. I've gone down the wrong street, right?
I know, but then when
it's a dead end, right? Is that a dead end?
Listen, listen.
Mate, don't give it that.
You're not
right. Let's go back to basics. What's your call number?
5379.
And where are you based?
I've done Go Wiser with.
Where are you based?
So my name is PC 5379 Cliff. I'm
Yeah.
based at Blackpool Police Station.
Yes.
All right. I've given my grounds to search 3 times now.
And you've said just because
All right.
I went down the street and turned around when I seen you, that's grounds for a drug search.
Not just that. We're going in circles now.
We're not going in circles. I
Yeah,
want to
I've
establish
explained
these
it 3 times.
these
Right,
grounds.
well, I'm going to search.
Well, you can
All
search.
right. Have you got anything on your which one?
Nothing, honestly. I
Nothing.
can tell you,
It's
I've
fine.
no sharps, no nothing.
It's fine. All right,
Yeah.
don't worry. So let's say you're entitled to a copy of the search record now or within the next 3 months from the station. All right.
Can you give me a copy of search today?
Sorry.
Can you give me a copy of search today?
By all means, I think I've got a printer in my car.
Have you?
So yeah, well you can go to the station. It'll be ready for you.
I don't do drugs, my friend.
I know that's fine, mate.
These grounds seem funny just for turning down the street and then realising
Just
I'm
because it's quite a high profile
It's
area
just-
here for drug using and
I don't take
exchange.
drugs,
I'm not
honest.
saying you are, but we're just saying because
I don't
of
accept.
it.
I don't.
I'm
you
going to
let
put
me
these on the
finish
floor
what
so
I'm
that I
saying.
don't. Tell you what, I'll put them
Let
back.
me talk.
Yeah, but I don't expect to be turned over just because the area is that way.
No, I know, but because it's a high crime drug area and they do quite a lot of drug dealing in this area.
Yeah.
We've seen you, you've seen us, you've actively turned away from us. We've tried to stop you 3 times and you carried on walking in.
No, I said I can't hear
Which
you.
is fair enough, but we've shouted you several times. If you've not got anything on you, that's absolutely fine.
The officer repeats his reasons for the stop for the 3rd time, again mentioning the man's behavior, the sudden change in direction, and his refusal to answer questions. The man responds with more firmness, reminding the officer that he isn't required to speak and that choosing to stay silent should not be treated as wrongdoing. Although clearly annoyed, he stays in control and continues pointing out that suspicion alone doesn't amount to real evidence. The officer maintains that his actions are based on safety concerns, explaining that areas with higher crime rates demand a more proactive approach from police. The conversation becomes a steady standoff, one side relying on what they believe is reasonable suspicion, the other standing firmly on personal rights and privacy. They go back and forth, repeating the same positions without making any progress. The viewer is left questioning where the line truly lies. When does suspicion become justified policing, and when does it start drifting into unfair assumptions?
But
I'll say you're not in any trouble.
No, but this search is going against my. Like you just touched my buttock, right?
I'm searching you.
Yeah, but I don't want you to touch my buttock.
Have you got anything in your back pockets?
Nothing whatsoever. I'd have emptied my pockets for you.
That's fine. Right, that search is negative. All
Yeah.
right, so you're now free to go.
Yeah.
So as I say, I can get a printer from my car if you want, and I'll give you a copy now.
Yeah. Where's your car, my friend?
With parts book. Is it back up there? It's over that way, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'd like the search record, please.
That's fine.
Because is there anything you put on the floor out of my pocket?
No, I've put all your
Oh,
change back in
back
there,
in the
just so
money.
I didn't get lost.
So basically, my friend, yeah, I walked down the street. I realised I'm walking into a dead end.
Right.
Yeah. And I backtracked on myself, and I wanted to walk away back out of this
So
estate.
it was twice. So I've already said my grounds already, but it was twice. So you've seen us the first time. I've said hi, and you've turned around. We've then seen you again coming around the corner. You've met eye contact with me, and then you've actively turned back round and started walking the other way. All right.
So was I detained for that search?
Sorry. Then I told you that you were detained for the purpose of search.
So when's the detainment
Right, well,
over?
Look, I've already told you that you're not.
I'm no longer detained. Okay. So right. Okay. I do like a copy of the search, my friend. Yeah.
Not a problem.
Because I don't think the
Fine.
grounds was right then what you just did.
That's fair enough. That's fair. I've told you my grounds.
Yeah.
Search
Hey,
for-
mate. You're very polite and all the rest of it.
No, it's fine.
And you've not put me in handcuffs.
You've been
you
fine.
know.
Look, listen, you've been fine with me.
I'm not
all
a
the time.
dangerous person or anything like that. But basically, it was just I've gone down the wrong street. I'm looking out for somebody's car. I've realised I've gone down the wrong street.
The physical search begins, adding a new level of discomfort to the situation. The man repeatedly says he has nothing illegal on him, but he clearly objects to the way he is being searched, especially when the officer's hand brushes near his lower back. He immediately asks for clarity and requests a copy of the search record, showing that he wants everything documented and handled properly. Even though the search feels intrusive, he stays respectful and continues reminding the officers that he is not a threat. The officer responds by saying that these searches are standard practice in areas with higher crime rates and are carried out routinely. The difference in how each side experiences the moment is very clear. The man feels exposed and uncomfortable, while the officer sees it as normal procedure. This part of the clip raises an important question for viewers. Does calling an area high risk give enough reason to treat every person in it as a potential suspect?
And that was it, my friend. You know.
No, that's fine. But obviously, from us, obviously we're on foot patrol. From where it looks, obviously you met eye contact with us twice, and each time you've walked in an opposite direction.
But I don't trust police, my friend. And you've given me a reason why I can't. Because basically, what that tells me is I can't change direction in the street without being detained and searched. But I don't take drugs. I can give you a drug test now, mate, and I can give you an hair follicle test.
No, I'm not saying you do take drugs.
No, but you just detained me for a drug search. Was it section 23?
Section 23,
yeah. So what I'm trying to say is basically, right? I don't take drugs. I definitely don't deal drugs. So therefore.
But I didn't say that you did.
No, but you must have had suspicion that you thought that I must have dabbled in two of them scenarios there to search me.
I believe you could have had drugs on you, yes.
But there was no grounds for that, my friend.
I've already told you.
There was no grounds? What, just for changing direction? That's not grounds, my friend.
So, no, just hear me out. So, obviously on the search record, it'll say everything, everything I've already explained to you.
Yeah.
Will be on there. Alright, so, because I keep repeating it, like the grounds.
Yeah, but you don't feel that you have to keep repeating it. I don't want you to keep repeating yourself, but what I'm trying to say is this. If the grounds ain't met from the very beginning,
They were.
There wasn't. Not for Misuse of Drugs Act. You could have stopped me and said, "Hey, it looks like you're evading my thingy." I stopped when you come and I so therefore, where's the drugs coming to that? There's no drugs in that, my friend.
Right, okay. Look, you clearly don't agree with me. That's fine.
Well, you've no evidence.
It's on suspicion.
So if I suspect you of being like, let's just say, you go out at night, bike seats, right?
Now the real debate begins. The man argues that there were no solid grounds for the search at all. He explains that changing direction is completely legal and asks how such a small action can suddenly be connected to drug suspicion. He keeps pressing the officer for logical explanation, wanting to understand how these assumptions were made. The officer responds by referring to a combination of factors: his change in direction, his decision not to speak, his attempt to walk away, and the general reputation of the area. But the man refuses to accept these as valid reasons. He keeps asking for clear links to any actual drug activity and repeats, "That's not enough reason, my friend," revealing how weak the justification sounds. This moment becomes the center of the entire clip. It shows how flexible and vague suspicion can sometimes be stretched to support a search, even when little evidence exists. It turns into a strong clash between individual rights and the police's use of discretion. Viewers can sense the man's determination to stand firm and challenge what he believes is an unnecessary and unfair intrusion.
What proof have I got of that? Just because
I don't know what you're getting at. It's two totally different.
Because it's bizarre, isn't it? You get what I'm saying?
Are you willing to give me a name for the search record or not?
No, because I like to keep my anonymity. You know.
No, it's fine, mate. It's totally fine. It's
quite bizarre, really, because basically, I'm coming to look out for a lift.
Pardon?
I've got a lift in that street.
I'm not stopping you from getting a lift.
No, but I need my search record before I can go.
That's fine. I'd say you can either have it now.
Can I ask you a question anyway?
Yeah, by all means.
What does the word discreet means?
What do you mean?
Discreet.
I don't understand what you're getting at.
Discreet.
Ask me discreet. Well, I don't. What's this got to do with anything?
No, I'm just asking because my English isn't very good. You know, discreet.
Take your time. It's fine.
What does discreet mean?
So discreet means well, discreet means just do something discreetly. Maybe.
An example of doing something discreetly was like, say, I'm using this as an example because it's the subject we've been on. So say if someone was to do a drug deal,
yeah,
and they openly handed you a bag with white powder in and didn't open the open where people could see, that wouldn't be discreetly. But to do that discreetly, if I just went to shake your hand and in that handshake
there was a drug deal.
I
get what you're saying. Right, so miss, I'm glad you've answered that because do you know like on your uniform at the moment, yeah, you've got like a badge.
Yeah.
Can you see that one there?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as I see you...
The conversation then shifts toward language and how officers use discretion. The man asks the officer to explain the word discreet, mentioning that English isn't his strongest language. Once the officer defines it, he immediately turns the point around. He notes that police badges are large and noticeable, not discreet at all, and argues that officers often ignore their own uniform rules while holding the public to strict expectations. The officer listens but quickly dismisses the criticism, saying the uniform follows official guidelines. Still, the man's point stands. He's trying to show that small inconsistencies matter. If officers can overlook their own policies, why should the public feel confident when searches are carried out on questionable grounds? This exchange becomes a smart move on the man's part. He shifts the discussion away from suspicion and toward fairness, using the officer's own explanation to challenge the standards being applied to him.
Guess what pops out to me straight away? The badge.
The badge.
So that's not discreet, right?
No.
But you're
not supposed to be discreet, though.
Yeah, but your uniform says that you should only wear that discreetly.
It doesn't.
It does?
Yeah, because we've got our collar numbers and we've got police.
No, I'm on about the badge.
The badge.
So in Lancashire Police uniform policy, it says it allows you to wear, like, say, a poppy or a thin blue line badge, but discreetly, right? So what I'm saying is, if I'm walking towards you now, the first thing that hits out to me is, I'll be honest, the knee bow touch and your blue line badge, and then your pingy, because everything else is black, right? Yeah. Do you know, rather than just say, oh, I'm going to look to a person's face, yeah? So if I'm walking towards you now, I've got 3 colours that are shouting out at me. First of the brightest one, knee bow light, then the blue line, and then offside to your pink. Yeah. And that's the reason why I asked you, because basically your policy says that it should be discreet. And what we're finding is more and more officers are in your face. Yeah, now yours is smaller, but it's got your badge number at the side. But some officers are wearing massive big badges, yeah?
What street was that on?
It was Spencer Court.
Yeah. Are you from Blackpool yourself?
No.
Have you had a good day today?
It's
not been as good as normal.
It's been warm though, hasn't it?
Last few days.
Yeah, it's been very warm, you know.
Yeah, just got...
Discussion about police badges continues as the man points out that certain emblems, such as thin blue line patches, are anything but discreet. He argues that these symbols are supposed to be subtle, yet many officers wear them in a way that makes them stand out immediately. To him, this represents a much larger issue. The public is often held to strict rules, while officers seem to give themselves more flexibility. The officer maintains a professional tone, but the man's point still comes across clearly. What begins as a small debate about uniform patches quickly turns into a conversation about fairness and consistency. It highlights how even minor details can affect trust, especially when people feel...
That dog's always barking here. Is it allowed that, to have a dog in the yard all night?
Yeah, it's a guard dog. Yeah, it's got shelter, it's got food and water.
Has it? But if someone chucked a bit of meat over with a bit of rat poison in that...
I mean,
the nasty people out there, you know, they do that,
cameras,
like...
so hopefully you'd like to think that...
No, but balaclava job.
No, that's true.
Do you know what someone did to my van? They popped my window. Balaclava on.
What, put your window through?
Yeah, with balaclava. The camera's caught it. How can I catch him? I can't say, hello police officer, I've got someone who brought my van window. What do they look like? Dressed all in black with balaclava on.
And that's the difficulty we have as well nowadays.
I didn't report it. How many crimes go unreported because you can't give...
No, I know.
I'm not stupid enough to say, well, can you go and find him? What are you looking for? It's like a needle in a haystack, isn't it, right?
Yeah. That's it. It's difficult because the majority of people we get shouted up now on the radio what they're wearing, all black balaclava. The majority of young lads.
So can I ask you a question? Because he made this decision in regards. Do you agree with his decision in regards to?
I do, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
For drugs?
Yeah. Just
Really?
because
Just because of the area?
that area, it's not just yourself. We stop a lot of people on there for the same reason. It's a high crime drug area, especially for exchange of drugs. People are actively avoiding us, walking away from us. It's just one of them. I mean, you're entitled to how you feel.
No, I get what you're saying. You're the police, and you know, like I say, I didn't get nasty or anything. And that's the reason why there was no need for handcuffs. I think he made the right decision. That dog's always barking here. Is it allowed to have a dog in the yard or not?
It's a guard dog. Yeah, it's got shelter, it's got food and water.
Has it? But if someone chucked a bit of meat over with a bit of rat poison in that,
I mean,
the nasty people out there, you know, they do that.
Cameras,
Like,
so hopefully you'd like to think that.
No, but balaclava job.
Oh, no, that's true.
Do you know what someone did to my van? They popped my window. Balaclava on.
What put you in the through?
Yeah, with balaclava. My camera's caught it. How can I catch him? I can't say, hello police officer, I've got someone who brought my van window. What do they look like? Dressed all in black with balaclava on.
And that's the difficulty we have as well nowadays.
I didn't report it. How many crimes go unreported because you can't give...
No, I know.
I'm not stupid enough to say, well, can you go and find him? What are you looking for? It's like a needle in a haystack, isn't it, right?
Yeah. That's it. It is difficult because the majority of people we get shouted up now on the radio what they're wearing, all black balaclava. The majority of young lads.
So can I ask you a question? Because he made this decision in regards. Do you agree with his decision in regards to?
I do, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
For drugs?
Yeah. Just
Really?
because
Just because of the area?
that area, it's not just yourself. We stop a lot of people on there for the same reason. It's a high crime drug area, especially for exchange of drugs. People are actively avoiding us, walking away from us. It's just one of them. I mean, you're entitled to how you feel.
No, I get what you're saying. You're the police, and you know, like I say, I didn't get nasty or anything. And that's the reason why there was no need for handcuffs. I think he made the right decision.
The tone becomes calmer as the conversation shifts toward community concerns and local crime. The man explains that many people living in the area work hard, care about their neighborhood, and don't want drugs or trouble around them either. He says that treating everyone with suspicion weakens trust because most residents are just going about their day and don't deserve to be viewed as potential offenders. The officers reply that their focus is on areas with higher crime levels, not on targeting specific individuals. The man understands the broader issue but stresses that encounters like this only make people feel disconnected from the police. He believes these interactions push the community further away instead of bringing them together. For a moment, both sides show a bit of understanding, but they still disagree on how far police authority should extend. This part of the clip feels less like an argument and more like a thoughtful exchange, giving viewers a clearer look at the concerns and reasoning from both perspectives.
There were no need for handcuffs. This thing was calm.
You've been silent, yeah?
You are, mate. Honestly, I can't fault you policing in regards to you know, your persona and the way you've been with me. But all I would say is, like, we're not all the same, mate. You know, like, end of the day, like, you know, like, think about how many working people are on that estate, who don't want that bullshit that they're living around, right?
Yeah, and I get that completely.
So,
but they also probably want us actively trying to find drug dealers.
They do.
People that are using drugs as well.
And it's to what extent. So let's say if he'd opened my pockets and I had, like, say, an 8-inch pink dildo in my pocket, I'd be embarrassed by that. Now, do you know what I'm saying? Like, because no one knows what I'm up to in my spare time, right?
That's it, yeah.
You know what I mean? But imagine getting pulled up and you've got a pink dildo in your pocket and you've got nothing to do with drugs, right?
Yeah, no, I get that completely.
You get what I'm saying? You know for a fact back in the station or back in Coy, we're having a good old giggle going, no way, can you believe what we pulled out of his pocket? I don't ask you to comment on that, but it's true. Yeah. I'd giggle the same thing. But people have got different fantasies and different pleasures and stuff. But I know for a fact if I were a copper and I'd pulled up a random guy and he's got, like, let's just say a bit of lube, Durex and a sex toy in his pocket, I'd be like going, well, he's having a good time tonight. Yeah. But it'd be a laugh at his expense then, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? we're all human, you know.
The exchange takes an unexpected twist when the man jokes about officers discovering embarrassing personal items during searches, sex toys, lube, whatever someone might not want broadcast to the world. The humor lands, but it drives home a serious point. These searches can humiliate innocent people. The officers chuckle politely, yet the example lingers. It highlights how invasive a search can be, exposing private parts of someone's life that have nothing to do with crime. The man reinforces that this is exactly why mere suspicion isn't enough. People deserve dignity. The blend of humor and truth makes this moment unforgettable, reminding viewers that every legal procedure touches real human lives.
Are you recording me, my friend?
Pardon?
Are you recording me?
Yeah.
How long has it been running?
It's been running when I first came into contact with you.
Really?
Yeah.
So, obviously, everybody can record in a public space, right? You know that? Yeah. There's no...
I don't have an issue with you.
No, but you can record me too, right?
Yeah,
but unfortunately, in your policy, you have to declare it at the earliest opportunity, really.
So earliest opportunity, I was trying to see kind of where you were going. You weren't really, but it is on.
No, but we have walked. We've walked.
I apologise. I haven't let you know. So
yeah.
Sorry, give me a minute. I'm just writing it all up, and then I'll print it off for you.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Cliff, I have to put this to my solicitor because I don't see the grounds like you do, and therefore I might have to make a civil claim against us. You know, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. It's just this time I can't get back. You know.
No, don't worry.
Yeah.
Have you got a contact number for your person you were meeting?
Yeah.
So you can ring them and let them know?
Yeah.
I'll tell you about 5'10".
5'11".
5'11".
Yeah. I wish I was 1 inch taller. So I say I was 6 foot. I'll put the wife's heels on.
Sorry, I've not used this machine before, so it's. Yeah, that's correct. There we go, working. You got any plans tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna sink a few beers tonight.
Sink a few beers.
Yeah, I've had a good.
Like a Friday.
I've had a good result in court today, so.
Have you nice?
Yeah.
It does feel like a Friday though. I feel like.
Well, not me, but somebody else has some celebrating on their behalf. You know.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear, mate. There you go. So that's the search record. So obviously it's got the circumstance on there, the grounds and whatnot.
Section 23, Misuse of Drugs Act. No worries.
Alright.
Well, thank you very much for being professional. Like I say, I just disagree with the grounds from the start, that's it.
No, it's fine.
You know,
have a good day. Try and enjoy the weather before it rains.
But is that, would that be the same going forward for you guys anyway? Just do the same again?
Yeah.
Just by someone turning the wrong way?
No, it's more than that. Like I said, I've written it on there in the grounds. Alright.
Yeah, but when you shout at me, I can't hear you. That's why I said I can't hear you.
And we've come closer and we've explained. Look, I'm not going to talk about.
No worries. Right, you give me the grounds anyway.
You have a good day, alright?
You take care, yeah?
See you later.
The final moments tie the entire encounter together. The man walks away with a copy of his search record, but not without warning that he may pursue a civil claim, arguing the justification was shaky from the very beginning. The officers stay cates, standing by their decision and insisting the area's crime levels and his behavior warranted the stop. Both sides stay respectful, yet the core disagreement never resolves. To the man, this is about privacy, liberty, and long-standing mistrust. To the officers, it's about suspicion, discretion, and protecting a high-risk community. The contrast is stark. One calls it profiling, the other calls it prevention. And as the clip cuts out, a single question lingers. At what point does proactive policing cross the line into violating someone's rights? The answer is left in the viewer's hands.